Fantasy Ruler, Final Fantasy Rules, and I'm here starting up the second part of Detroit Become Human live gameplay on PS4. Hello, everyone. The last chapter, excuse me, the last part, I've played much longer than anticipated, but I actually want to cut that down to continue more of this gameplay for the next several weeks. So. Um, I played last week once, but I'm
Did you
thinking
know
of
the motto of
playing
Detroit
a
is,
second
"We
time,
hope for better things"?
and I hope for better things as well from these videos. So uh, I'm gonna go ahead and let's just continue. You see, I like that little circle animation that they embed in the loading screens. So the last chapter, if you see the first playthrough, part one, you'll see where I left off. It's the point in which Marcus leaves the junkyard. So now I get to play Connor, who I called him the coin man, by the way. So it looks like a Zen garden. But the one that I love is I love getting into this mode because I call it the cyber detective mode. I just love giving it names. There she is.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Congratulations, Connor. Finding that deviant was far from easy. And the way you interrogated it was very clever. You've been remarkably efficient, Connor.
Thank you, Amanda.
Much
We've asked the
obliged.
DPD to transfer it to us for further study. It may teach us something about what happened. The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
Well, I can speak as on behalf of the deviants being traumatized. Is deviancy in general my intervention or just a simulation?
It showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner, as if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This
Exactly.
Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
Well, good questions. Oh, from time to time I don't pause very often. The only time I'll pause is to give myself some time to think. But trust me, I'll get into moments where I'll just make real time decisions without pausing too much, just to make it more intense. Well, I understand the way he acts and everything. I could say, as of right now, having got to meet him, I'd say he's either intriguing or I find him very intriguing.
I think he's irritable and socially challenged, but I also think he used to be a good detective. He's an intriguing character.
Indeed.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
Ooh, wow. Hmm. I'd say being more
I will
friendly.
try to establish a friendly relationship. If I can get him to trust me, it will be helpful for the investigation.
Yeah,
More
I don't
and
mind
more
if she.
androids show signs of deviancy.
She
There
may
are
not like
millions in
that, but
circulation.
at the end of the day,
If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
and I'm coming to the realization that in each conversation will have an impact
Hurry,
on
Connor. There's little time.
every person's relationship with each android. The most intriguing part about games like this and like Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls is whatever answer or response you give is going to affect your relationship with the other person. And anyone who's listening to this is already aware, so it's not unusual. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Alright.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson
Thought
hasn't
so.
arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
Always do this just in case, if anyone.
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level, with a Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night.
Sure.
Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties to either side. The Minister for Defense, Dennis Riggs, has spoken of intolerable provocation that cannot go unanswered. The countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada, have called for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington. We'll keep you informed minute by minute as the situation develops.
Wow, look at this. Using real people and footage right here. But you know, I read about the whole Russia and Arctic situation. Oh, wow. We got a lot of options here.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Anderson's desk.
It's that desk right there.
Ah, thank you. Very perceptive. Oh, so you just had the opportunity to see, robotic androids, huh? I mean, excuse me, robotic children? Robotic parenting? I do like to read, but I know, I don't know if there's a timing sequence that's going on. But, some of these I don't mind reading from time to time.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to wait.
Listen. samples yet?
Lab report says they cut it with something. Maybe they're trying out a new form of red.
Now this one's a heavy metal. It's got a lot of stuff here. Definitely loves to eat a lot of donuts, of course. Caffeine, coffee, cheese, maple. Anti-android slogans. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Red ice. Here we go. Detroit police dismantle a network of red ice dealers. Oh, for those who haven't seen the part one, you know, I've been seeing a lot of instances of red ice from the father of that car was taken under, and you have the abusive father. And then you have the man that Carlos who beat that android with the bat. He had red ice, so you have instances of red ice that's going on here. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's finest has dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic, with a number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars, and narcotics seized with a street value of $500,000. Detective Hank Anderson, a young but hugely talented detective, is said to have been instrumental in the operation, which took months of planning. The DA described the work of Detective Anderson and his colleagues as model investigative police work. Wow. Detective Anderson promoted to the rank of lieutenant, becoming the youngest lieutenant on the Detroit police force. Lieutenant Hank Anderson was among the most decorated detectives in DPD's recent history, securing a number of high-profile arrests and serving as an integral member of the force. Captain Fowler said the promotion was long overdue, describing Anderson as among the most talented police I've ever worked with. The new lieutenant is expected to rise quickly through the ranks of the department and is already being tipped as a future commissioner. New record seizure of red ice in Detroit. Nearly a ton of red ice discovered in the hold of a boat after a long investigation conducted by. So he's been spearheading red ice epidemics and endemics, red ice seizures and across Detroit. And it just so happens that some of those instances with androids being abused were people who used red ice. It goes to show how much people satiate themselves with certain needs or desires that they don't realize are destroying themselves, and they bring others in their harm's way. Not just other human beings, androids. Because guess what? Androids can't feel, they can't fight back, but they're starting to. And they're developing a consciousness. See how the minds of man created the minds of machines, that now those machines can now, androids can now make up their own decisions. Anyway. So, yep. He spearheaded the red ice.
It's good to see you again, Lieutenant.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank! In my office.
I'm gonna enter and listen in.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
Okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that. So I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel.
Yep.
This conversation is over.
There you go.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things? Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
Man. I think I'll just leave.
I won't keep you any longer. Have a nice day, Captain.
Sooner or later, I'll get to more options, but I'm just seeing like the best case scenarios that I would choose, considering after just what just happened. So I can go see the deviant, I can check on Hank.
Look at that. Our friend, the plastic detective, is back in town. Congratulations on last night. Very impressive.
Hello, Detective Reed.
Never seen an android like you before. Model are you?
RK-800. I'm a prototype.
A prototype? Android detective. So machine's gonna replace us all.
That's what you're upset about, huh?
Hey, bring me a coffee, dipshit. Get a move on!
I'm sorry, but I only take orders from Lieutenant
Anderson.
Oh. If Hank hadn't gotten in the way yesterday, I would have fucked you up for disobeying a human. Stay out of my way, because next time, you won't get off so easy.
I'll see you again.
Several sources report
Trust me, I'll see that guy
CyberLife has
again.
provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now.
I'm gonna go check up on Hank.
I get the impression my presence causes you some inconvenience, Lieutenant. I'd like you to know I'm very sorry about that. Now that we're partners, it would be great to get to know each other better. In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team. Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
All right, then. Well, because I can go see the deviant. Let me go take a look around. Alright, folks, looks like I got a choice here. I can go see the deviant. I can analyze the deviancy files. Let me go see the deviant. It's telling me to go here. Oh. Okay, that's just some other room in case if I want to go see that or something.
What? What are you looking at? Hey, fuck you!
So you okay, man?
They're going to destroy me.
I'm sorry. It's not what I wanted. But there's nothing I can do. I know there's something you didn't tell me. I need to know before they take you away. The sculpture you made. Tell me more about it.
I'm going to die.
Open the cell, quick! Hurry! I'll call Cyberlife. Clean this mess up.
Damn. Not much I could do for him. Well, I'm glad I got to see him one last time before that happened. Yep, he just went and, as you can see, killed himself. That was it means to androids. They just banged his head.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
Sumo, eh? Hmm.
You're a Detroit Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Huh.
Oh.
Alright.
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
Alright, well.
Do you listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
That bumped it up a bit.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
I was wondering, do you always arrive at the office at this time?
I arrive when I arrive. Stop busting my balls, okay?
I'm just playing around.
If you have any files on deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Alright. Whoa. There's a statement yesterday off case from sudden the house android. The android is thought to be a prototype and was destroyed at the scene by that would be Marcus. And then here is the plaintiff, the manager of the Eden. The manager reported the unexplained disappearance of a sex android model WR419831. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. Still been attacked by her android. The android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. Alright, Dad. A lot of, wow. Well, here's the thing. Even as I read this, I can't say for sure what actually happened when the previous android defended because they were attacked. So, and then look at this one. Claims he was violently attacked by his dog. See? False reports. But I don't think the officers knew what actually took place, so they're only hearing from the people who called them. And the android never even showed signs of aggression, so you just know that the guy's a liar. So I can say with confidence just about all these cases are lies by those who made the calls. But I can't say all of them are. Maybe if the few that
243 files, first dates back 9 months. It all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX-400 is reported to have assaulted a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
Mm-hmm.
I understand you're facing personal issues, Lieutenant. But you need to move past them. And...
Hey, don't talk to me like you know me. I'm not your friend, and I don't need your advice, okay?
I suggest you sort out your personal issues and let me work with someone more competent.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant, sorry to disturb you.
So I had 2 reds, 2 blue, and then 1 red. So that's 3 reds there. So one of the things I have to be careful is how I handle each and every case with them. In this occasion, the route I'm taking with Connor and Lieutenant Anderson there is I'm gonna take on a more friendly route. So in any case, no, I didn't want to. Because he's an android assigned to Lieutenant Anderson, I decided to take him the route in which he follows Lieutenant Anderson's orders. But he'll also be instructive and focused. So, you know, the decisions did have an impact on his relationship with Hank. But right now, you can see that the Policeman's indifferent, Amanda is trusted, Hank is neutral. So right now he doesn't despise me, but I want us to build a friendship around him. So I have to carefully choose my options. But all in all, I'd say that this game is really okay. It's great. And just one thing, I just want to say, make a quick comment. You know, it's so it doesn't surprise me, but how ironic. You have all these things happening to some of the androids in which I've seen thus far, where it's people that's turned against them, treating them in such a way that they don't want to be treated. And when you see that reaction, like the form says, oh, it's a sex robot, it's like, wow. But you know what? It's because they don't have feelings. They're machines. That's the perspective. So they wouldn't expect them to feel or think like them in any way, shape, or form. They didn't want them to do that. But in some occasions, you could just find some things ironic, the way things are working out here. It's like, so right now Alice is still a bit distant because of previous choices I've made, but so you cut hair and find new clothes. So I'm going to check around this area. Looks to me I need a tool to force the trunk open. Let's... Death to androids. Oh wow. Someone definitely attacked the android over here. Ah, here goes a crowbar. Let's see what's back here. Oh, hey, what do you know? Got yourself a coat here. Alright, there we go. Now I just need to find a way to cut some hair. Cyber wildlife. Now this is where my reading comes into play. Let's see what we got here. Oh boy. Now we're gonna try to do android-based animals. So the title is Cyber Wildlife First Android Zoo Opens. CyberLife is set to open the first android zoo in Los Angeles, which will exhibit all exotic species to have become extinct in the last 30 years. Loot turtles, polar bears, mountain gorillas, African elephants, and several species of tiger will be among the most high-profile attractions. CyberLife CSR spokeswoman Danielle Carnegie said the zoo caters to people of all ages and has a special mission to educate and inspire the younger generation about the importance of protecting our fragile environment. So to go back here. Though some environmentalists have claimed the zoo will diminish popular concern for the extinction of real animals, it's difficult not to be enthusiastic about technology being used to recreate vanished species. The animals themselves have yet to be unveiled, but CyberLife promises they will be more real than the real thing. No doubt an ideal weekend trip for the family. Well, you don't call them CyberLife for nothing. They bring life with cybernetic technologies and mechanisms. So, Canada is still Android-free, despite the United States voting in its Android Act as early as 2028, which started the whole Android craze and development. The Canadian Parliament has yet again pushed back its decision on whether to permit androids in the country. As a result, androids are still not sold in Canada and have no official status in the country. With androids continuing to fuel unprecedented growth in the U.S. economy, yet contributing to record levels of unemployment, the arguments for and against putting them on sale in Canada rages on. But for the time being, Canada remains an android-free zone. So Canada, no androids. United States, androids. Ah, scissors. Well, while I may not be like the best haircut person, I'm sure what she isn't anyway. She's just taking what she can to cover her tracks. There we go. White, black, finish. Bingo. Now it's time to remove this thing. Now I look more human. You have police patrolling the area. Now, the cool thing about this game is I'm going to make decisions that also makes the story more intriguing as well. So, just to get the idea of,
Alice. Wake up, Alice.
of how the story will flow from here on out.
So it wasn't a nightmare.
Yeah, what happened? Nope.
No, it wasn't a nightmare. How do you feel?
I'm cold. What are we gonna do now?
That android we saw yesterday, he gave me an address. He said we could get help there. The train passes just on the other side of the road. The station can't be far. You feel okay to walk a little?
Now,
Let's go then.
I'm going to, make a decision that will, I'd say, put an excitement to the audience that will see this video. But also,
You're pretty like that.
Oh, thank you.
You really look like a human now.
Aww, thank you so much. Alice is just so cute. This is where we're gonna need to be careful, though. So.
The police are on our trail.
Alright. That's all for now. Free to go.
We've got officers sweeping the neighborhood in case anybody saw anything.
Okay, well, let me know if they turn anything up.
What are you gonna do with that?
I have no idea.
So he's right now neutral.
It took the first bus that came along and stayed at the end of the line. Its decision wasn't planned. It was driven by fear.
Androids don't feel fear.
Deviants do. They get overwhelmed by their emotions and make irrational decisions.
Alright, well, that still doesn't tell us where it went.
It didn't have a plan, and it had nowhere to go. Maybe it didn't go far.
Maybe.
Now, at this point, I might have it where I'm actually going to make it more exciting. I'm going to make it more exciting where, let's get moving. Doing good, folks. Oh, this is getting much intense. Ah! Oh, man. But I'm probably gonna get them to get caught. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I just want to see what happens. Ready? Go!
Shit, that's them! Stop, police!
I did that on purpose, folks.
We saw them headed for the train station.
Because I want to make this, I'm gonna make this very, yeah, that's why. Because I want to see what happens when Connor gets involved. So this is where it gets intense, folks. Yeah, I did this for y'all, but I wanted to make it more exciting for a second. Oh boy, come on. Out of the way, out of the way.
They're over there!
Because I want them to meet, that's why. I suspect they're gonna meet. So I thought I'd have them meet right here.
Don't shoot, we need it alive!
Oh, fuck. That's insane.
Whoa. Oh, I have to be careful. Sheesh, leash. Ooh, that was close. That was close.
Hey, where are you going?
I can't let them get away.
They won't. They'll never make it to the other side.
I can't take that chance.
Ah, you will get yourself killed.
Sorry, Hank.
Tyler, God damn it!
Sorry, I gotta push it down, buddy. Yep, sacrifices. Whoops. Alright. I have to be careful. There we go. Whoa. Ah! I gotta hit the square button. What am I doing? Sheesh. Come on, man. There we go. Whew. And good music, too. Whoa. The first time I heard that android cuss. Looks like Connor, the coin man over here. This is just cuss right there. That is the first time I heard android say that. Could be a sign he's become more deviant. That was insane. I actually liked it when I did that. I actually liked that choice I made. Just not to say I would have wanted her to get caught, but I wanted to take the story a step further in a different route. So the reward is run, car, run. So that was close. That was close, folks. Alright, let's see.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have been tested for several years now, this would be the first...
Alright. I get to be Marcus over here.
We've contacted CyberLife for comment, but no longer...
I get to be their old Marcus. I feel sorry for what happened to him, and but now he's back. And he looks like a regular human being.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
That's what he said. Find this place called Jericho. Symbol. So I gotta look for this graffiti.
Hey, mister. You spare some change?
Can't even try to get him some change? So I have to follow the oh.
I know. It's crazy, right? Oh, yeah. Sure. I'll talk to you later.
Alright. Got another storyteller here. Oh. Another looking Kara. Man, they make a lot of clones of some of the androids, so. Yep, here we go. Let's read it. Android on a run. Runaway machine causes panic in Camden. Residents in the Detroit suburb of Camden were witness to a thrilling chase today after a police manhunt, including roadblocks and dozens of police interviews, fleshed out a felony fugitive. This is a fugitive with a difference. The suspect is an android. The Royal AX400 model is thought to be suffering from an extremely rare malfunction. He took extreme measures to avoid police, even dashing across a busy highway to avoid pursuing officers. Eyewitness statements are inconclusive, and with no official report, it's impossible to say for sure what really happened. But local news correspondents are looking into the case at this very moment. No CyberLife spokesperson was available for comment, and the speculation looks set to continue. Ooh. Alright. What's next? Android astronauts to explore to. Yeah, android astronauts. I could read that, but why am I not surprised? You can say it could be more like scapegoats. Oh. What? You're serious? I gotta find the graffiti. Well, didn't I just find it? It's right there. Oh. Well, I hit the R2 before, but nothing happened. Strange. Okay. Well, was he standing in the right place? So I gotta find that symbol. And there's a lion. Android boy band.
Do you know where Jericho is?
Oh, it's over there. Alright, Marcus. If you can solve this for good. There you are. There's one of those from, there's a robot.
Just enough for a cup of coffee.
Oh, there you are. That's one. That's two. I feel like I'm seeing it. Oh, that's not it. Looks like it's right there. Unless I'm encountering a glitch. Yeah, it's right there. There we go. And the third one. Gotta remove that. There we go. See, I knew it. I knew it. Well, I didn't, but that helped me out. So one next to a lady's face. Oh. Let's see what's over here. That's one. Whoops. So I gotta reach the roof. Right there. It's barely visible. Oh boy. Oh. Would be unstable. Yeah, because I'm like, nah, I wouldn't want to try that. That's more like it. I like that. Awesome. So you get to pre-construct the scene. Alright, alright. So you can show like the predictability of and the probability of any scenario, but no percentages, just sightseeing. Ah, there we go. to Sparkle City. It was right there. So I say you can barely see it. Pre-construct. Pre-construct. I love this. So let's see. So you have that there. You have this. So you have two different ways. Whoa. Would be too high. And you would fall. So you'd be too unstable. So this is a risky route. So then let's hit this one here. So I get going. There you go. Whoa. So let's look at this again. There we go. There we go. So you just compute the best route. This is tight. So no, that Marcus had in him the ability to do this. See you later. Oh, this is indoors. So it's actually right here. I just have to position myself. So they really did a lot of working in this. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright. Excellent. Says Jericho. It's the name of a boat. Excuse me, a ship. So I gotta reach the boat. Oh, won't be going that way. climb up here, I presume. Well, it's the only option. Of course I gotta climb this way. Well, I get to give a little light commentary and just say my thoughts about the way the theme of this game of androids able to think and able to feel for themselves. Deep down, you know that they are mechanically and automated automatons. They're deep inside, they're mechanical parts and proportions put together and formed by the current technologies of this time to look human, with a few key differences. The idea of androids able to think for themselves, make their own decisions, not follow their owner, is something that has been explored in Blade Runner and a few other movies, science fictions. Androids being able to think for themselves. It's nothing new, but just being able to play a game based on that concept, now that's tight. It's amazing. So I like it. Say goodbye to this coat. You look cool in that coat, man. I gotta say goodbye to it. Rest in peace, big burly coat, whatever kind of coat you were, or like a trench coat. But I find it ironic, really, because you have CyberLife that's responsible for working politically and geographically of the United States to pass the, what he said, the Android Act. So now it's official, they have androids. And they made them to look human. My thoughts about this is, well, I also find it ironic. You think of how is CyberLife responding to all this? I just find it ironic how you have much of mankind, besides the ones that despise the androids, those that were supported and built them and are now implemented them within all of the life of the social life of every human being, almost every human being in the United States. I don't know about any other country or nation, maybe Japan followed suit, but I'd say I find it ironic how you have that structure that's built for androids to function the way they do in many services, from sexual to hospitality, home care, elderly care, and so forth, babysitting. And yet, yeah, I heard that sound. And yet, when you have that structure being challenged by a few and several more androids, it just lets you know how ironic that is. You have an order and structure here that's now being defied because certain machines that were made to look human are actually starting to act close to being human. Thus the name Detroit Become Human. And you find like strange connections, like you have the whole US-Russia issue that's going on, and then you have the red ice issue. So you just have like man struggles to maintain power. I'm wearing headphones. That was right in my ears. That was loud. You can say, you can give thanks to CyberLife for that. They made the androids, and well, they thought they could control them in the services and operations that they built them to do. So you wouldn't be surprised that most androids are angry with the way they've been treated. Like products from the first guy who took the girl hostage. It was like he was treated like nothing more than a product, rather than a family. So to him, he thought it was all a lie. That they lied to them and everything. That's why, you know, he pulled out the gun, he shot the dad. He had woken at some point and saw that the way he was treated was not like he was part of the family. He was just a product for the family's own gain. Really big theme here, but want to point that out there. A lot of people who have a lot of this discussion and stuff online, forums and everything. I'm not like trying to start like a big theory or conspiracy theory thing going on here, but rather state that this is some of the concerns of people in real life where they thought like machines one day will control us, or they will one day rule over us and turn against us or gain a consciousness. Man, that's loud. But exciting. And there was another stairs right. Well, let me look around. Oh, okay. There, I thought that was another stairs. But that run, woo! Oh boy. Looked like that was bound to happen one way or another. Man, the way many are appearing and everything.
Welcome to Jericho.
Oh, sheesh, y'all hiding in the dark like this is some kind of horror movie. I mean, dang, you get some light up in there or something. I know it's an abandoned ship, so there ain't gonna be much lighting, but dang. That was, and you see there's some extra points somewhere. Continuing.
Plastic with you?
Hey, Hank. How you doing, man?
Yes, sir.
Hey, listen, I got a shit hot tip for you. Number 5 in the 3rd. Lickety split. That Billy's one hell of a chaser. You want a flutter?
Last shit hot tip you gave me sent me back a week's wages, man.
Come on, this is different. It's 100% guaranteed. You can't go wrong.
Illegal gambling and fraud. I remember that face. Resisting arrest, breach of hygiene regulations. I already slaying Tim, I know that, but anyway.
All right, I'm in.
Damn straight. Hey, you won't regret this.
What is your problem? Won't you ever do as you're told? Look, you don't have to follow me around like a poodle.
I'm sorry for my behavior back at the police station. I didn't mean to be unpleasant.
Oh, wow. You've even got a brown-nosing apology program. Guys at CyberLife thought everything, huh?
Yep.
Here you go.
I must really love that drink. I just like to scan and see.
Thanks, Gary. I'm starving.
Don't leave that thing here.
Not a chance. Follows me everywhere. See?
This Pedro, he was proposing illegal gambling. Am I right?
Yeah.
And you made a bet.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Your meal contains 1.4 times the recommended daily intake of calories, and twice the cholesterol level. You shouldn't eat that.
Everybody's got to die of something.
Huh. I guess that put a little smile on his face.
Is there anything you'd like to know about me?
Hell no. Well, yeah. Why do they make you look so goofy and give you that weird voice?
CyberLife androids are designed to work harmoniously with humans. Both my appearance and voice were specifically designed to facilitate my integration.
Well, they fucked up.
That's funny.
Can I ask you a personal question, Lieutenant? Why do you hate androids so much?
I have my reasons.
Maybe I should tell you what we know about deviants.
You read my mind. Proceed.
We believe that a mutation occurs in the software of some androids, which can lead to them emulating a human emotion.
In English, please.
Yep, make it simple.
They don't really feel emotions. They just get overwhelmed by irrational instructions, which can lead to unpredictable behavior.
Emotions always screw everything up. The androids aren't as different from us as we thought. You ever dealt with deviants before?
A few months back, a deviant was threatening to jump off the roof with a little girl. I managed to save her.
So I guess you've done all your homework, right? Know everything there is to know about me?
I know you graduated top of your class. You made a name for yourself in several cases and became the youngest lieutenant in Detroit. I also know you've received several disciplinary warnings in recent years, and you spend a lot of time in bars.
So what's your conclusion?
I think working with an officer with personal issues is an added challenge. But adapting to human unpredictability is one of my features. I just got a report of a suspected deviant. It's a few blocks away.
And he winked too.
We should go have a look.
All right, folks.
I'll be in the car if you need me.
Well, about to deal with a little something here, but
Hey, Connor. You run out of batteries or what?
I'm sorry. I was making a report to CyberLife.
Well, do you plan on staying in the elevator?
No. I'm coming.
All right, time to go.
What do we know about this guy?
Not much. Just that a neighbor reported that he heard strange noises coming from this floor. Nobody's supposed to be living here, but the neighbor said he saw a man hiding an LED under his cap.
Oh, Christ, if we have to investigate every time somebody hears a strange noise, we're gonna need more cops.
Rock pigeon, prize of different specimens.
Hey, were you really making a report back there in the elevator? Just by closing your eyes?
Correct.
Shit. Wish I could do that.
Anybody home? Open up, Detroit police!
Stay behind me.
Got it.
Oh boy. Ah, what do you know? Another magazine. Red ice. Again. Buy into this red ice. I should make a series of videos that's focusing on reading mini books and everything.
What the fuck is this?
There are a lot of things here.
Jesus, this place stinks.
Well, looks like we came for nothing.
Military jacket, eh?
RT. Probably initials.
He put his initials in his jacket? That's something your mom does when you're in first grade.
Rupert Travis.
The driver's license is fake.
Cool. At least we didn't come for nothing. I need some fresh air.
Oh yeah, definitely remove
Its
these
LED
little
is in the sink.
Not surprised it was an android. No human could live with all these fucking pigeons.
We have RA9, RA9.
Any idea what it means?
RA9. Written 2,471 times. It's the same sign Ortiz's android wrote on the shower wall.
Yep.
Why are they obsessed with this sign?
Looks like mazes or something.
That explains the noise. They fell off their stool. Cares for wild animals. That's what the sound was, actually. So this is how they did it. Let's see. This is where that noise is coming from. And they ran. So they're up here. Whoa.
Goddamn fucking pigeons! What are you waiting for? Chase it!
Alright, it's about to get intense. Alright, let's go. Whoa. Now where do you think you going? Pass for risky balance.
Look out!
Whoa. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Come on now. That's it. Where's it? Up, there we go. See if there's a way up. Whoa. Whoa. I'm about to chase him on this train, dang.
Holy shit.
Like for real. Gotcha.
Hey, be careful!
Yeah, whatever. I'm chasing him. Excuse me. Alright, that's it. Come on, come on. Oh boy. Oh shoot. Again. Come on, man.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! We had it! Fuck!
It's my fault. I should have been faster.
You'd have caught it if it weren't for me. That's all right. We know what it looks like. We'll find it.
Well, I got a lot of clues about this guy.
Hey, Connor. Nothing.
He probably wants to say thank you. Wow. That chase scene was intense. Save Hank. You betcha. But I don't know what would happen if I didn't save him. Right? It would have been a big risk, but I was going to take it. How did Hank get all the way over there? Well, it seemed like he was running, like, so he was almost catching up a little bit. Dang. A lot of choices. And there's a third one. So then there's a third one down here. Probably if what happened if I maybe slowed down, maybe something else happens here. So anyway, that'll be all, folks. What I gotta say is, as I said before, it's I'm amazing game, and this is, well, I can't say it's the strongest exploration. I mean, this is a game. Obviously, this is something you just play around, mess around with, and have fun. So I'm not gonna sit here and just look at these things and just say, hey, this is how it works or something. But from what I can tell, this has been exciting. It's been wonderful, folks. So just tune in for another episode of Final Fantasy Rules. All I gotta say is I will come back to this either later in the week, as I presume there will be another day where I'll come back on here and play this again, so I can continue, and then we'll have some fun. All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Just leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.